Again, and welcome to the Variable Y Minute. All right, you guys. Now, I wasn't here yesterday. I apologize. The wife and I went out and had a little adult time. So by the time we got back home, it was a little late and we had to put kids to bed. So I decided I would just forego yesterday's episode to get to tonight. So we're here tonight, and tonight is going to be a little bit off the beaten path. We're not really going to do anything that has like any real weight. It's going to be a nice, airy, fun kind of show. So I'm going to let you guys in on something that I have just started doing, and many of you have done this already, but I just started doing it, and I wanted you guys to know exactly what I'm doing and how I feel about it. So tonight I'm going to tell you guys that in 2019, have just started and completed 3 full seasons of The Sopranos. And oh my gosh, this show is amazing. Now, before, when The Sopranos was on, and it would come on every week, and it was not syndicated, but it was in production. I believe at the time I didn't have HBO, and I wasn't watching it. And I would watch it. I watch episodes here and there about it, and I would hear people talk about it, but I wasn't watching it because I didn't have HBO, and that was before everybody had DVR. So even the times where I did have HBO, I didn't catch it, or I didn't know when it was coming on, and it wasn't really that convenient for me at the time. But now, in 2019, we got all of these ways to watch TV. We got all these ways to watch these old TV shows, and I just so happen to have Amazon Prime. It is free on Amazon Prime. So if you haven't seen it like I haven't, and I just started watching it, get yourself Amazon Prime. Go watch The Sopranos. It is a phenomenal television show. Excellent television show. Working its way up there to being one of my favorites of all time. And like I said, I just completed 3 seasons, and I'm going to start on season 4 tomorrow. I will probably be done with it in a couple of weeks. So then, of course, we'll talk about it then as well. And I'll let you know how I feel about it after that. I know with TV shows, there are some plateaus, and then after that, they start to fall off. I don't really know what the plateau is. I don't really like to go into things knowing what's going on. I try to stay away from spoilers and try to stay away from things that are going to tell me way too much about something I would like to experience myself. So I haven't really heard too many people talk about it. Of course, back when the show was popular, I hear things about it here or there, but I think the show went off the air at least 12 years ago. So I think I'm okay in that aspect. But now that I'm rewatching, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's happening in this season, what season this happens, what season that happens. I don't know. So like I said, I just completed season 3, and now we're starting season 4. And like most seasons start off where there's really not a lot going on. So I can't really tell you what's happening. But for any of you buffs out there, just tell me, hey, watch out for episode this is going to be crazy, or episode that something big happens, you're not going to believe it. And I'll tell you you're right, because every time I watch this show and I think, okay, all right, it's okay, something big happens, it just makes me say, oh crap, I can't believe that happened. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Let you know, I thank you so much for the first week of the Variable Y Minute. We're going to have another minute next week. We're taking a weekend off. We got to chill out. We got to relax. And then we're going to come back next week. We're going to come back stronger than ever. We're going to start off with the biggest sports topics on Monday, the secondary topics on Tuesday. We may repeat the biggest topics on Wednesday. Thursday, we may get into some pro wrestling because it's all over television right now, and it's something that I really like to talk about and do have a passion for. And then Friday, we're going to do some off the beaten path stuff, and we're going to talk about TV shows. We're going to talk about movies. We're talking about video games. We'll probably get into video games next week. There's a game that I'm just obsessed with that I'm going to have to stop myself from playing because I've devoted already 200 hours to it. So again, I thank you guys so much for this first week. It's been amazing. You guys have been awesome. And I look forward to doing many more weeks of this with you. And I hope you are enjoying. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Have a great night.